Yo, what's good? Yeah, I know, I know. Just a second, guys. Good evening. How is everyone doing today? If you guys can hear me, give me a 1. If you guys can't hear me, give me a 2. We got 45 people watching. All right, awesome. Just a second. We obviously have Solana right here. We're going to be having a look at Lunc as well. This is the Lunc chart right here on the daily time frame. We're going to be diving into the 1 hour time frame as well. Just give me a second, guys, before I start this. How is everyone doing today? Give me the water. Yeah, I actually do want to have a look at USDC. I will. So USDC has been quite interesting, actually. It's been very, very interesting. Let's have a look at USDC right now, starting off this live real quick. USDC, you guys can hear me. Everything's good. The sound is fire. Let's have a look real quick. Boom. USDC is looking quite good right now. Let's have a look on the 4 hour, starting off with the bigger time frames. We could even have a look at the bigger time frames on the daily real quick. Yeah, I mean, guys, we peaked all the way at 7 cents, 7.6 cents we peaked at on USDC. Things have been pretty good. Obviously, we do have a resistance right here. Now, if we do break this resistance, can USDC repeg? Yes, very possible. I think USDC could repeg if, of course, the circling supply does decrease, but it's not that high. Let's have a look at coin market cap real quick and see what's up at USDC. Let me take out the charts real quick. So the market cap is $610 million on USDC. Nothing too big, as you guys can see right here. $610 million. The circling supply is still quite high, under 10 billion tokens, but it is traded at 6 cents right now, which is quite good compared to what we were right here and right here. So, and I guess if you want to take it on a extreme TA, we are making higher highs right here, or higher lows, sorry, on USDC. So this is a higher low right here and another higher low. So this is pretty good for USDC overall. Things are looking good. I just got speeding ticket trying to pay it off. Oh man, that sucks. I'll send you 10 bucks right now. I'm not sure that's gonna help anything though. But yeah, overall that's a small update on USDC. It's been doing quite well. We got a parabolic run happening right here on the weekly time frame. Had a fantastic week. If we manage to close the weekly time frame right here on USDC, it's going to be very good. So anywhere above 6.5 cents would be good for USDC if we manage to close the weekly time frame. And if we go to a weekly time frame right here, as you guys can see, we have 1 day and 7 hours left until the weekly time frame closes essentially. So that's that. Lunc, yeah, I could have a look at Lunc. Let's run Lunc real quick. Are you guys in my Telegram group, by the way? Lunc, fantastic week, guys. Going parabolic. I mean, look at this. In 3 weeks, we took 624%. But of course, we're going to be having a look at the 1 hour time frame, shorter time frame, to see what's up, what is happening. These are the support lines for Lunc. So of course, you got one support right here which hits resistance. We got another one right here, another one right here. This was the triangle. If you guys were in my Telegram group, I mentioned that this was a breakout. I was kind of busy, so I couldn't really give a straight signal. But let's see if I can go back to the breakout that I had on the Telegram group. Let's see. I don't know if you guys saw it. Did you guys see it? Did anyone see it? Anyways, I mentioned that Lunc was breaking out, and it was I didn't have really a buy signal because I was busy, but I sent a screenshot. Anyways, right now, Lunc, we could definitely come back down and retest this trend line right here because we know when we have breakouts, right? We usually come back retest before popping back up. So we're going to have to see what happens. Now, if we have a look on the EMA ribbons real quick, we are retesting the exponential moving average on you know, after that breakout. So we know what happens when we have a breakout, guys. We had that nice little breakout downside right here. We pop back up, came back, now we're retesting it. Now we know what happens when we come back down and retest, right? We come up, breakout, retest, come back up, break down, retest, come back up, come back down, retest. And this is exactly what is happening. If you guys really want to trade this right now or long it, you could. But I would put a stop loss below the EMA ribbon right here, in my opinion. This is what I would do because we know there's a lot of fake outs happening. We know, you know, coins or any kind of cryptocurrencies, we see fake outs above coming back down and then they get rejected. But if we have a look at the 4-hour time frame on the EMA ribbon, we are still above on the exponential moving average on the 4-hour time frame, which is very, very good. Now, when we're above it, we're very, very, very bullish. I mean, we saw this whole thing happening right here. As you guys can see, we saw it bouncing, 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 and we haven't really broken below the EMA ribbon. So Lunc right now is looking very, very bullish. The rest of the crypto market is not, but we're gonna have to see what happens in the future. Ethereum, yeah, I'm gonna have a look at Ethereum. What desktop program am I? What desktop program are you using for this? Your husband is asking. I'm using a TradingView. Here, I'm gonna drop the link in the group, or I'm gonna here tradingview.com. This is what I'm using. Anchor, my man. It's interesting to see what all these coins connected to Lunc are doing. Yes, let me have a look at Ethereum real quick. Ethereum is currently even right now. I don't know if you guys can see. We are pretty even, looking pretty good. Ethereum is just like, it's kind of consolidating. It's not really doing anything. I mean, we got the merge coming up next week, or the mainnet is supposed to be going on next week or in 10 days from now. But I mean, still at resistance. This is a resistance right here. As you guys can see, this box, we saw a support, and we know when we're below support, it flips to resistance. So if I take this box and I drag it all the way down or all the way to the right, we've just been getting rejected right here. So we know we have a rejection right here on Ethereum. We have another one, well, not really right here, but we got a support right here and another support right here, which flipped resistance because we are currently below. The question is, are we going to break this area right here? Are we going to break this resistance before flying and moving up to the next stage? We're going to have to see. Of course, the second main resistance would probably be this one. So we could definitely have a fake out on Ethereum. We could definitely do something like this, then come back down. But we're going to have to see overall what happens. It seems like we're making a higher lows right here, or lower highs, sorry. Lower high. So this is not, Ethereum is looking bearish still. The whole crypto market is looking good, bearish. Can you join the Telegram group? Yes, you could join my Telegram chat channel. I'm going to drop the link real quick. This is my, this is the link. Feel free to join, guys. This one is free. So this is, yes, this is my Telegram group. Anchor protocol. Yeah, I could have a look at Anchor. Just let me see what. Anchor. $61 million market cap. Wow, that is a very, very low cap coin. That is crazy. 61 million. It seems like this has a lot of room for growth. I mean, yeah, I could have a look. Let's have a look. Anchor A and C. Let's have a look real quick. Let me change this 1 second. Anyways, Anchor is popping. Holy moly. I mean, I would not get into this, guys. This is very, very, very dangerous. I mean, this thing, it seems like it's pumped. I don't know why it's pumping. Maybe you guys know. If anyone wants to tell me in the description below why it's pumping. But we had this crazy crash right here. Anchor traded at $3 and now it's traded at 17 cents. That's insane. I mean, there's nothing really much to see. We are above this resistance right here, or at the resistance. The question is, are we going to break and close above the resistance? If we do close above this resistance, it could be very, very good, and we can make a nice little move to the upside right here, which would be 56 cents. And of course, this area right here. So if we break this area, we can make a nice little move, which would be 216%. But we have to close at this area, guys. We have to close at this area. MIR went crazy. Mirror. MIR. Let's have a look. Holy. What's up with all these coins? We're in a bear market. What is going on? Yeah, I could have a look at yeah, I'm gonna have a look at Cardano. Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. Guys, make sure you smash that like. Don't forget to smash that like. Hit the subscribe, guys. I'm almost close to 10,000 subscribers. I mean, it's free. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want to, but I would really appreciate it if you guys do. ADA Cardano. Yeah, let's have a look at ADA Cardano. Let's run through these charts. ANC had a connection with USDC before the huge crash. Okay, I see. Thank you for updating. Cardano. Yeah, Cardano, I mean, guys, I'm not the biggest fan of Cardano. I don't know who is a big fan here, but we are sitting at another resistance right here. So this was a resistance I drew quite, like, I think it was like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. And right now we're meeting actually this resistance right here. The question is again, are we going to break this resistance or not? The whole market is looking bullish. I think we're going to come back down to this level, of course, maybe next week or the week after that. But if we do break this level, we're most likely going to make a move to 57 cents on Cardano. We could have a look at some of the RSIs right here. It seems like we do want to pull back a little bit. On a 4-hour time frame, we are looking overbought. So we know every time we're above the 70 level, which is the overbought region, investors are going to be looking to sell, right? And when we're essentially under 30, investors are going to be looking to buy. So right here was a good buy opportunity, another buy opportunity, and this was the final buy opportunity, which essentially took off. Of course, it doesn't always work, you know, if you're going to be trading in and out, but you could see that it did pay off on the third time. As you guys can see, 13% pump. Of course, if you are trading with leverage, 3x, 4x, which is very doable, it's a good gain, essentially. They're pumping because all the Luna eco... Okay, yeah. True. Luna and USDC. Yeah, I did have a look at Luna and USDC. I'm going to have a look at it in just a second. Having a look at BNB. Wow, BNB is looking pretty bullish, but I don't... The thing is, it's about Bitcoin. I don't know how bullish Bitcoin is doing right now, but... Wow, I mean, BNB looks pretty... I mean, we just went parabolic right here. I think if we break this line right here, I mean, we're most likely going to come back down and retest at least 274. At least. I mean, I wouldn't see why we wouldn't. But overall, if we do break this resistance right here, we could make a higher move to this near resistance sitting at 338. But of course, we're going to have to break this resistance first. This one right here sitting at 306. If we do close above, we can make another move right here at 340. And I mean, if we have a look on the bigger time frames for BNB2 or on the daily, sorry, we did have a nice little double top right here. So this was a double top for BNB, 1, 2. The neckline would essentially be right here. So of course it's not a double top and it wouldn't be a bearish pattern unless we break the neckline. If we break the neckline on BNB, we could see some more downwards action. Maybe coming back down to 54. You guys might call me crazy, but we know in bear markets, we see a lot of dead cat bounce where things go like this, boop, boop, and then people just get wrecked and they get destroyed. So, you know, at the end of the day, we are in a bear market. So you guys have to keep that in mind and not essentially, you know, don't go crazy. Don't fade in for these pumps. Don't fade in for these pumps. I mean, look at that. We saw the pump right here on BNB, came back down. Everyone thought the bull market was back. Bad. XLM. Guys, XLM was my biggest liquidation. I lost $7,000 on an XLM trade back in May of 2021. That was a horrible. I mean, it was right here. Right here, guys. This was the liquidation candle. I remember exactly. Look at this, May. If you guys can see right here, it says May. I lost so much money on XLM. I had a 3x trade right here. I didn't have a stop loss. This is why you should always be putting your stop losses, guys. Make sure you put those stop losses on because that was bad. I will never forget that liquidation. I've forgotten so many liquidations in the past, but this one right here, I will never forget it. And it was a crazy loss. Make sure you set your stop losses. I mean, ever since then, guys, I never entered a trade without a stop loss. And that was just a bad one because I told myself 3x, and this is just a story. I don't know if you guys care or not, but I told myself 3x. What are the chances it's going to drop 33%? I told myself it's literally no chance. And that day it dropped 58%. So you guys need to be careful. And I had no side margin. It was on isolated. I didn't do cross, unfortunately, but it's okay. Things happen. And the only way to learn from it is to get hurt from it. So that's that. 92 people watching, guys. Why do we not have more likes on this video, guys? Make sure you smash that like. Smash that like up. Let's go. But XLM right now, it seems like we did get a nice little rebound right here off support. So we did have a, as you guys can see right here, we have a support, 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 support. Things are looking very, very good as of right now. But we know the more support gets hit, the weaker it gets. Of course, this is a nice little consolidation area on the daily time frame. So we're just consolidating, bouncing back and forth between this area. Of course, after this massive, massive dump, if we have a look at the EMA ribbon, guys, on XLM, we are breaking the exponential moving average on XLM, which is a good sign. We know when we break the, the EMA ribbon, we usually run a little bit, but usually it's better to look at Bitcoin on the exponential moving average than it is on XLM or any other altcoins, essentially, because we know altcoins usually run more than Bitcoin. And if we have a look at Bitcoin real quick, we could see that we are actually, in fact, still below the EMA ribbons. And I don't want to say this is a good sell point, but honestly, this could be a good potential short, because if I zoom in on Bitcoin real quick, we could see that we got rejected exactly at the 55 exponential moving average. So these don't lie. These EMA ribbons don't lie. People look at this. The whales, they could be looking at that too. This moving average doesn't lie. So as you guys can see, we did get a nice, beautiful rejection right here. And the thing is, are we going to get that reversal or not? So this is something to definitely think about. Is Lunc bullish? I mean, yeah, Lunc is definitely bullish. If we have a look on the 4-hour time frame, on the 4-hour time frame, we are still above the EMA ribbon, the exponential moving average, and we're actually getting that bounce right here. So we did get the nice little bounce right here at the 20 EMA, and if we have a look even at the 1-hour time frame, we have 1, 2, 3 rejections at the 1-hour time frame. So so we could definitely have a nice little bounce right here and pop to the top. Maybe have a run to 0.00054. We could definitely have that nice little move to this resistance right here, which would obviously be a 16% pump. And if you guys do want to trade Lunc with leverage, which I don't recommend unless you're unless you are an experienced trader, make sure you use my link right here. I just put it in the group. I'm gonna pin it. You can get up to $4,100 in trading bonuses, of course, if you use my link. So of course, this is my link right here. The promotion ends very, very soon. Let me pop that open for you guys. So the promotion does end very, very soon. I just partnered up with Bybit, not Bybit, MEXC Global, and they are backed by Bybit. So the founders are pretty much the same. And 20 days and 22 hours, this is when the promotion ends. So if you deposit, you could actually win and a bonus of $4,100. So make sure you guys do that if you want to obviously trade Lunc on futures. I don't recommend if you are not an experienced trader. And guys, make sure you put those stop losses out there. It's very, very dangerous. How will the gas war between Europe and Russia affect the crypto space? That's a good question. I mean, so I have a news analyst in my group. He could probably tell you more about that, but he knows all about that. Saudi Arabia, Europe, Russia. How will it affect it? I mean, it could be a disaster, because it's gonna affect the stock market, and we know everything follows the stock market at the end. So Bitcoin follows stocks, altcoins follow Bitcoin, and it just becomes a domino effect. So when everything crashes, it doesn't matter if it's not connected to crypto or not. It usually becomes a whole mess. So that's what's happening right now. I mean, overall. Any more questions, guys? You guys want to talk? You guys have any more thing you want me to cover something? Let me know. Everyone's probably gonna go run and do the Lunc trade that I told you guys about, huh? Boom! This was the this was a nice. You see, we're getting rejected right now as I'm doing this video. I mean, we're getting rejected pretty well. KDA will launch a stable coin on Monday. Wow, that is huge. Kadena will launch a stable coin. How did I not know this? I mean, I'm the biggest Kadena fan. I don't I don't see anything about Kadena running a stable coin. Can you guys, is it on Twitter? That's huge. That's very, very big. That's awesome. That's amazing. That's really, really amazing. Kadena swap, KDEX. I don't see anything about Kadena. I mean, if you guys want to drop it in the thing, in the link below. They also changed their website. KDA changed their website. It's looking good. But look, right now, guys, beautiful rejection off Lunc. I might take this straight, actually. USD2, that's what the stable coin's gonna be. Let's have a look on Twitter real quick. Let me pull my Twitter account. USD2? Who said USD2? Wow. This is huge. 2 p.m. the founder. Okay, guys, listen. Wow, that's amazing. I mean, why did they call it USD2? I don't like that, but that's amazing. I mean, the fact that they're building a stablecoin, that's pretty good. Kadena's gonna go places. Let's see where Kadena's sitting right now, guys. The 1 hour time frame just changed. Wow, Kadena's looking pretty good. We do have a small little pump happening right now on KDA, and we are above this area. Let's see. Kadena, by the way, is still trading between this support and resistance. It's long support and resistance. I mean, we've just been bouncing back and forth between support and resistance. Nothing too crazy. We might be here for a while, guys. We might be here for a while. I have to say, we might be here for quite some time. What coin to trade as a beginner? I would probably trade Bitcoin. Bitcoin as a beginner, yeah. I don't mind. No, I don't mind. I made a few videos about mining and how you can mine, but no, I don't mind. I trade and invest. Trading and invest, guys. Trading, I have a long-term portfolio and a short-term portfolio. That's about it. Yeah, that's amazing though. The stablecoin, that's pretty big news, of course, on the longer time frame or longer run. Let's have a look on the shorter time frame on Luna real quick. Luna is looking interesting. I mean, it seems like we're entering a descending triangle right here. Yeah, descending triangles are not usually the best area, of course. I mean, if we do have a breakout, it would either be to the top right here or to the bottom. We're gonna have to see. This is the descending triangle on Luna. Of course, if we do come down and break, it's most likely gonna be retesting this area right here. And of course, it would be a pump of, or a dump of 7%, and if we pump on, if we break out, we could pump 6%. But I think if we break out, we're gonna do a 16% pump. What's up, Matriva? How you doing? How are you? I'm confident Lunc will glow up, and you must stay healthy. Continue show with information. It's good for the mood of a free. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah. I will continue doing videos and guten Nacht from Germany. That's all I know. And Guten Morgen. How high or low are the chances of Lunc coming and touching 0.0019? 0.0019? Let's have a look on the weekly time frame. Wow. 0.0019? That's a 321% pump. Yeah, that's pretty doable. 321% pump is pretty doable. I mean, if we have a look at Lunc on the market cap, it's not, I mean, yeah, it's high, but it's not, 3x from here or 3.5x from, 2 billion. That's not crazy. That's like approximately $13-14 billion market cap. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. Anywhere between 9 to 12 billion. Well, it also depends on the circulating supply if they keep on reducing and burning. We could definitely have a look at Lunc Penguin real quick to see where MEXC is standing on the supply, because MEXC is taking a big part of this. Wow, guys. Wow. That is insane. That is crazy. Look at that. Lunc, guys. MEXC CX is sitting at 796 million. Burning they are burning 796 million tokens. That is fantastic. The last time I made this video, we were sitting at like 630 million. So this is why everyone should be trading Lunc on MEXC exchange. There's no reason why you shouldn't be trading. And a lot of people will say, Crypto Dose, why would I take the 1.2% burn? Guys, 1.2% burn from $100, $500, it doesn't matter. But assuming everyone else does the burn, or everyone else trades 100, 200, 300, 5,000, 100,000, it doesn't matter. It will add up. It will add up. So yeah, 100 for you, you know, you might not want to take it, but it's gonna add up. So if you do it, if all 103 people watching this, first of all, guys, make sure you smash that like. That's number one. Smash that like and subscribe if you guys want for more daily crypto update on Lunc, and of course Bitcoin, Solana, USDC, any kind of crypto updates. Make sure you smash that subscribe. Of course, I will be covering a lot of TA. My channel is only TA. I made a lot of calls, beautiful calls on Luna. But guys, if you are a trader and you like to trade or invest, or you want to buy Luna, or you want to buy Lunc, make sure you do it on MEXC exchange. I mean, look at this. Last time we were doing this live, we were sitting under 700 million. And it sucks because there's not a lot of traders on MEXC. People should really move from Binance to MEXC because Binance is only supporting deposit and withdrawal. So number one, if you are a holder on Binance, make sure you deposit, withdraw your money, because that's going to count as a burn I think in a couple of days from now, or September 20th. That's when they're really implementing the burn. But MEXC implemented the burn literally 5 days ago. So that's fantastic. I mean, they're literally the only exchange to do it. And there's absolutely no reason why you shouldn't be, well, number one, signing up with my link, because you would be supporting me. And you could, of course, get a deposit bonus. And number two, you would be supporting yourself and the lunatic community on MEXC, because look at that 796 burn. The more people trade, the more people buy, the better it will be. So this is, in my opinion, why you guys should be essentially signing up with them. What about Luna 2.0? Luna 2.0 is looking good. We could definitely have a move at Luna 2.0 right here, 1 hour time frame. If we zoom out, yeah, it seems like it's getting ready for another move. I mean, we are in this channel. Okay, we are in this channel bouncing up and down. The question is where are we going to go, right? Where are we going to go on Luna? Are we going to break out, or are we going to break down? So this is definitely an important level to watch on Luna, or Luna 2.0. Yeah, I mean, right here, this is a very, very important channel. If we do break and close below this area, I wouldn't be surprised if we make a move to 2.83. But Luna 2.0 is also, it's also low market cap coin. So there's going to be more movements. It's going to be more dangerous. 762 million, you know, more whales can control it. You could have like literally 5, 6, even 7 whales controlling the whole market cap of Luna. And that's about it. I mean, it's dangerous. It's a dangerous coin. You could, of course, short Luna on MEXC exchange, but guys, I obviously wouldn't do it if you're not an experienced trader, and obviously always put your stop losses. But things are looking good. I mean, things are looking really good for Kadena, for Luna as well. I mean, the burn number 2, they're about to, MEXC exchange is literally about to pass Lunatic token, so that's really, really good. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Make sure you smash that like button. We could make a move on Luna right here. We could make a 20% move on Luna 2.0 actually. It seems like we had a nice little consolidation phase, and it seems like we want to pump more. It could get running again though, guys. It could definitely get running again. And if we have a look at the EMA ribbon, boom, we are still above it. So the EMA ribbon helped a lot. They help a lot. We had that nice little pump consolidation phase, and now we're sitting right here. We could definitely have a move right here. It could be very, very good. Not financial advice, guys, of course. Always do your own research and due diligence. Don't be over leveraged. Yeah, Luna 2.0 is good. It's looking good to trade right now. I mean, all the other, even Bitcoin has been quite boring, except for yesterday. It started to pump 10%. I'm not sure why. But Luna 2.0 would be good. Kadena's gonna blow up on Monday with release of their stablecoin. Kadena could blow up. Yes, it could definitely, but I don't think it's gonna blow up that much. I mean, we have to pass down this resistance first. There's a very, very strong resistance on the daily time frame. If I zoom out real quick and I zoom back in, not only did we get rejected at the EMA ribbon right here on Kadena, but we also have this strong resistance right here sitting anywhere between 1.76 and 1.81. So we're going to have to see where this goes. Problem to rise up now. What do you mean is 24 volume? What do you mean, Luca? I didn't understand your question. I think Lunc retraced 0.768 in fib when every time it corrects. The first fib extension from that level was pushed till 2. The second time it retraced. Yeah. I don't really like the fib. I don't use it that much. You know, I like support, resistance, stochastic RSI and whatnot. But yeah, it's good. It works. It works sometimes. I like it. I like to use it on Bitcoin. Let's have a look at the stocks real quick on the 4-hour on Luna Classic. I haven't had a look at the stock in a while. Guys, Luna Classic is getting ready to make some moves, it seems like. It shows 70 likes on my side. 70 likes, 113 views. I mean, yeah, make sure you guys smash that like. And guys, make sure you drink water. Drink water. But yeah, on the stochastic RSI right here, it seems like we're making a nice little flip. And we know what happened, guys, when we flip, when the blue flips over the orange. We know what happens. I mean, it's very, very good. Look at this flip. We saw it right here. Pump, took off. So things are looking very, very good for Luna right now. Let's make these thicker so you guys can really see what I'm talking about. Let's see. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. So we saw it right here, guys. We saw this breakout right here. Breakout, took off, right? We saw another one right here. Breakout, took off. And then now we're seeing it again, being very, very oversold. Investors are looking to buy right now. They're looking to essentially buy Luna Classic. It's going to be interesting. I'm telling you guys, it's going to be interesting to see if this is going to be a fake out and we're going to continue to the upside and we can make a nice higher high. Because if we do, that's going to be a massive, massive move. It's going to be very interesting, guys. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Get me to 10,000 subscribers. I'm almost there. Make sure you smash that like as well. Share it with your friends and family. Let them know we're here. Let's have a look at... let's get back to the stochastic RSI real quick on the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, we are looking a little bit more to the bearish side, but that doesn't really matter because right here, if you guys remember right here, we were a little bit bearish and we were coming back down, but we just popped back up. And right here, we were actually trading at 13. So we had that huge wick to the upside. So things are looking pretty good overall for Luna. 4-hour, the stochastic RSI have been working like gold and diamond. I mean, I'm gonna say it a few more times right here real quick. Let me zoom out. Actually zoom in on this chart, but we saw what happened right here, right? We saw what happened right here. This is the first one, right? First one, the blue crossed over the orange, boom, popped 150%. Another time, the blue crossed over the orange, popped another 87%. Another time, blue crossed over the orange, boom. How many percent was that? 70%. So we know what happens when the stochastic RSI, they flip, right? They flip bullish. We know what happens. So can we see another move right here? Not only are we at support, but we're also at a stochastic RSI movement, and we're also at the EMA ribbon. If we have a look at the exponential moving average, we're also hitting that on the 1-hour time frame. So there's a lot of things that are telling us that Luna Classic is looking bullish and is potentially looking for another move to the upside. Looking very, very good. Scotch and coffee, let's go. Let's see what USDC is doing. Yeah, USDC also. USDC can be a coin to trade. Wow. USDC can have... Guys, I think I'm going to take this trade right now. Don't listen to what I'm doing. It's going to be a risky one. But I think I might take this USDC trade actually. USDC is looking good. I'm looking at my other screen, my trading screen real quick. I'm logging in. Just give me a second. One second. Let me refresh this. USDC is looking juicy. Oh man, what's going on? Okay, anyways, going back, how's the market looking today? The market is overall, it's looking a little bit, it's shaking up. Nothing too crazy. It's not looking, it's just been boring. I mean, except for the pump yesterday on BTC, it's been boring. But USDC is looking good. Who would have thought you could trade a stable coin and make money from it? We could have a nice little move, 30% in near future. By the way, you know what's funny? You could trade USDC on MEXC with leverage. It's actually hilarious because who would have thought you could trade with leverage and make 30% on a stable coin? Well, it used to be a stable coin. But I don't know. I think it's hilarious. I find it funny. Lambo or Ferrari? I don't know. Maybach? None? Overrated? Bugatti? Man, USDC is looking good. It's looking good. Right now, USDC is between a resistance and the EMA ribbon. So it's looking quite good right now. Let me take away all these EMA ribbon. Let's put the 20 exponential moving average. Look at that. Looking pretty good. Where we could have a massive breakout right here on USDC. I mean, it's gonna be big, either to the top or back down. But I don't know. I'm leaning more towards the top right now at the moment. Let's see if we have any gaps right here on Bitcoin on the CME charts. No, we don't. Wow, that was crazy. I mean, what did Bitcoin do? Bitcoin, I don't even know why. Do you guys know why Bitcoin pumped yesterday? I was trying to look for news. I was really busy today, so I didn't have time. I didn't even post a video. But Bitcoin right now currently sitting at resistance right here. This is BTC. Yeah, BTC is sitting at resistance. Could be a pretty good short, actually. Could be a good short opportunity. But USDC is looking like a good trade right now. Look at that. Yeah, the USDC is looking pretty good. Do I think USDC will ever reach 10 cents? Yes, I do. USDC can definitely reach 10 cents, 100%. Yes. I mean, I don't want to say 100%. Sorry about that. And you know, nothing's ever 100%. But it's what I meant to say is it's definitely possible that USDC reaches 10 cents. Yes, it's definitely possible. Definitely possible. I mean, guys, we're not far away. 10 cents would be $1 billion market cap. We saw Terra Luna doing it. It's very possible that people start flowing all their money from Lunat Classic to Terra USD because they want to make those gains. And $608 million market cap is not that high. It's pretty low. So there's room for growth on USDC. There is some room for growth. Yeah, the S&P did pump yesterday. You are right. I mean, we could have a look at the S&P real quick. I mean, you're right. I mean, Bitcoin follows, you know, the S&P. That's very true. But I mean, yeah. Overall, I guess this was a relief bounce on the S&P. This was a nice little relief bounce. Nothing too crazy. Let's have a look at the Stochastic Rsi, see what it's saying on the daily time frame. So Stochastic Rsi seems like it's has a little bit more of a pump to do. On the 4 hour, it seems like we will come back down. Maybe come back and retest this level. And we also had a nice little rebound right here off this support. So if I actually take this and extend it, it meets up exactly at this level that I mentioned. So yeah. This is a resistance right here on S&P, guys, by the way, just to let you guys know. Monday morning, I mean, why not Sunday morning? Why not tomorrow or right now? Why not tomorrow or right now? Guys, make sure you drink your water. Anyways, one second. I don't know, it's been moving each time on Monday. Has it been moving each time on Monday? Really? I mean, what? I mean, is it because the stock market has been opening? You know, every. I mean, that's when it opens on Mondays. So I mean, I could definitely have a look at the calendar real quick. I mean, I don't know what day was Monday. I don't even know what day was Monday. If you guys can tell me a number wise. Let's see on so let's go let's have a look on the daily time frame real quick and see what day was Monday. So we're Saturday right here, Saturday, Friday, Thursday. Thursday is Wednesday, of course, Tuesday, Monday. So wow. Okay, so Monday. So Monday was the 5th. 5th of September we did have a pump. I mean, I think this was just lucky, I guess, or something did happen on Monday. I remember something definitely happened on Monday. We broke out. Oh, what happened on Monday was this, guys. I mean, I was trading the charts on Monday. I was trading charts on Monday. Let's have a look. This was Monday right here, right here, right here. Yeah, so we were in a triangle, guys. On Monday we were in a we were doing something like this. This was Monday. We were in a bullish pennant. Okay, so this okay, two things. Two things happened on Monday. Just a recap update so you guys can learn, I guess. You know, I'm doing videos. I forget what I'm talking about, of course, because I'm always trading and trading breakouts and essentially. Okay, so two things happened on Monday. One, we were in a triangle. So if you guys saw my video, I told you guys that a massive breakout was coming, and of course that's why I got a lot of views on the video. And of course, I told you guys that an explosion was about to happen. Another thing that I spoke about in my video was the Stochastic Rsi right here. So the Stochastic Rsi, I mentioned that the blue was flipping over the orange, and this is exactly what happened. Blue flipped over orange, we exploded. Not only did we break out of the triangle, but we had this nice lagging indicator showing us that we're in it for a breakout, and this is exactly what happened. This is exactly what happened on Monday. So I don't think it was because the markets were opening. I mean, right now Lunc is up 7% and we're on a Saturday. So staking happened also. Yeah, there was a bunch of news. What's your take on centralized exchanges implementing 1.2% burn tax on deposit and withdrawal and not implementing it on spot? Do you think centralized exchange will reconsider implementing the burn tax on trading? So, no. So Binance specifically, they won't because they would be burning too much money essentially, and they're the number one exchange in, you know, of course, in trading volume in Luna, so they don't want to do that. Of course, they're making so much money from Luna, and I don't know what exactly was the reason. I really think that's the reason. CZ is a beast, but overall, guys, MEXC is doing the burn on spot trading. Okay, so if you sign up with MEXC, I pinned the message on top. They are doing burning on spot and of course on deposit and withdrawals. So that's very amazing. Now, if I go back on Loom Penguin, I know you guys saw this already, some people, but MEXC exchange is actually number 2. Okay, so it's fantastic. They burn almost 800 million tokens, close to a billion. Now, it's very little now, but assuming more people trade, the higher this number is going to go. I don't know if it... I could refresh. Let's see if this went up. No, it didn't go up. But the fact that the number 2 guys just shows a lot. I mean, they're trying. MEXC is trying. They're backed by Bybit. And things are looking good. A major exchange passed the burn tax on Monday. Who was it? Was it KuCoin? KuCoin is not implementing the burn tax already. MEXC did. Oh, that was MEXC that passed the burn tax. KuCoin did it, I think, on Tuesday. Sorry, on Tuesday. I don't know how to trade futures. Trading futures, I made a video on how to trade futures. It's very simple. I mean, if you want to... The thing about futures, what could get dangerous about futures is leverage. So if you don't know how to use leverage properly, that's when things can get very risky. KuCoin burns on spot, but they will only burn on spot literally when Terra Luna Classic implements their burn on chain. So whenever they do it on chain, I believe people are saying it's on the 20th, or I heard it was on the 20th. So whenever that happens, that's when KuCoin will do it. But that's not really ideal, right? Like MEXC, they're doing it every day. So right now they're doing it, which is why they're number 2. Binance, guys, Binance biggest exchange. If you're a Lunc holder or Luna Classic holder, literally withdraw your money from Binance and put it on MEXC or something and trade like once or twice just so you can burn tokens for fun. You're probably gonna be wasting, like, if you're playing with $1,000, you're gonna what? You're gonna burn $10 maybe. Yeah, you're helping the Luna Classic community. So what? I did it a few times. I traded like I think like a couple million just to burn just for the fun of it. Does anyone know what point the burn tax will end? On MEXC, it's supposed to end on the 17th of September. On Luna Classic on chain, I have no idea. That's a good question. Maybe someone in the chat knows. If someone in the chat can answer the question on when that's supposed to be happening, or when the burn, or how long it's going to take place and how long it's going to be, put it in the chat. I want to know. I really want to know. Let's have a look at the EMA ribbon real quick on Terra Classic real quick. CZ is a B word full of lies, and Do Kwon needs to be jailed with his rug pull. Project Luna 2.0 be permanently destroyed. They ruined the beautiful pump of Lunc. Guys, they did not ruin, no one ruined anything. I think that the Luna Classic community is stronger than CZ and everyone else. We saw what happened with all these coins. We saw what happened with Luna. We saw what happened with Lunc. Okay, guys, it's not true. A correction was imminent. Okay, we had to have a correction. We can't always go up. Now, if you guys remember in my videos, I talked about the Elliott wave consisting of 5 waves. Okay, 5 waves essentially. Now, if I zoom out real quick, let's have a look at the Elliott wave pattern, starting off with wave number 1. Okay, this was wave number 1, this was wave number 2, this was wave number 3, this was wave number 4, and this was wave number 5. Okay, this was the Elliott wave. Now, after the Elliott wave pattern happened, I mentioned that we usually have an ABC correction, okay, on Luna Classic. This is why I didn't give any signals. I give 2 signals or even 3 signals in my signal group on Luna Classic. If you guys don't know, I have a signal channel. Of course, it is paid, and I have a free one, which I do drop a few trades or 1 trade once a week. But I did give out 2 trades, and those 3 trades ended up being amazing. But after that, I mentioned that there was going to be an ABC correction, and this is exactly what's happening. This is the ABC correction, and now we're just going back up. The question is where are we going to go from here? Are we going to continue pumping? Are we going to break out of this area? Now, we know we broke out of this triangle right here. The question is are we going to make this nice little move to 5.5? I don't think that Binance really affected, the whole situation that happened with the pump or the dump. I don't think people use that as an excuse essentially to dump it, but I still hold my Luna Classic on my long-term investment. So that's that. Do Kwon tweet. What did Do Kwon say? Lunc is pumping hard again. I mean, Lunc is not pumping so hard yet. It's not pumping hard. It's just right now we're getting right here. We're getting rejected at the EMA ribbon. I really like to use the exponential moving average. Like I could have it easily along right here, pop back up with a stop loss sitting at under 4.4. So it's a good risk reward, 2%. It's not so bad. Let's have a look. Take this, drag it to the upside, assuming we go back to the nearest resistance. Yeah, you're looking at 11.49 risk reward ratio. That's freaking amazing. Of course, if you're trading this with leverage, it's a whole different story. Can't short, what is that supposed to mean? He tweeted a working emoji. Do Kwon tweeted a working. What is that supposed to mean? Like he's working on on Lunc, on Luna. What do you mean he's working on? What is that supposed to mean? Oh, that's literally all he tweeted. Just that. Let's have a look. I'm not a big fan of Do Kwon. If Luna comes back, it's not gonna be because of Do Kwon. Okay, yeah, under construction is what he's probably saying. First the idea, then building, then we launch or explode. They're probably trying to hype up, guys. Don't listen to Do Kwon. Just do what you need to do. Don't give him too much. Yeah, I saw it. Don't give him too much attention. Looking good overall. Yeah, let's have a look at USDC real quick because I was on a trade on that. Yeah, USDC is looking, it's getting stuck right now. Let's see if we can break out. 31 minutes until the 1 hour candle closes. We're gonna have a breakout definitely in the next hour, or so. Did you have something for spot trade? What do you mean if I have something for spot trade? I don't understand. Seems like Bitcoin's pumping right now. Guys, 30 more minutes. Smash that like, 30 more minutes. $88 likes. Come on, you guys can push me to 100 likes. It's 143 people here and only 89 likes. I'm good. Galai Days, Koram. I'm good. How are you? Thank you for asking. I'm good. Doing well. What's your view on Luna Classic? I mean, I'm on Luna Classic all day. Do I think we're gonna hit the idea of $1? Before I get into a Luna Classic TA, I mean, guys, $1. I mean it's tough. First of all, the volume is still $1.8 billion, which is fantastic. 1.8 billion is really crazy. The fact that we're maintaining this 1.8 billion, almost $2 billion volume in 24 hours while we're correcting is very good. So people are still interested in Luna Classic. The thing that's annoying is that the 1.2% burn still hasn't been implemented. So it's a little bit annoying. I'm a little bit upset because it keeps on getting delayed, but it is what it is for now. On MEXC, they are doing the 1.2% burn. $1 is going to be tough. We're going to have to keep burning for 6-7 months at this pace. If we're able to burn at $2 billion every day for the next 6 months or 7 months, and the circulating supply gets reduced drastically, then yes. But as of right now, the 1.2% burn still hasn't been implemented, and it's a waste because we saw Luna being above $3 billion literally a week in a row for seven straight days. I mean, for 7 straight days, we literally saw the volume being above 1.5 billion. So, and it's a pity that the 1.2% burn hasn't happened because it could have been big. Essentially, it could have been big. Lunc is going to make a run tonight. Very possible. I think so too. Not financial advice. Good content. You deserve more love. Thank you, Richie. Love you too. Did you subscribe? Watching from PH, the Philippine Metaverse PH. Hey, it's late by you, isn't it? Isn't it like 3 a.m. right now or something? 2 a.m. But hello. Bram Evers, love your videos. Awesome job. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Do you think it would have been smart to invest in Bitcoin when it was at 19,000? I think, okay, another thing, not financial advice. I think Bitcoin's going to go lower. I really think that Bitcoin's going to go to $12,000 to $14,000. Before I get back into the Lunc and USDC and everything, I do want to have a look at Bitcoin because at the end of the day, guys, Bitcoin is sort of king of the altcoins, and whatever Bitcoin does, altcoins will do. It seems like Bitcoin does want to reverse. I mean, this is like so ugly, whatever it's doing right here. But if we have a look on the weekly time frame real quick and we essentially extend that, let me remove the exponential moving average real quick and let me go on log so you guys understand what I'm talking about. First of all, Bitcoin is in an Elliott wave pattern as well. Second of all, we do have a support right here. Okay, so this is a ultimate support for Bitcoin. The question is, are we going to come back down anywhere between $11,000 to $9,000? We also have a CME gap at $9,800, or yeah, $9,800. We do have a CME gap, which is very important. But of course, this is the Elliott wave pattern that I'm talking about on the weekly time frame. Can we see something like this happen? Yes, very possible. I think that Bitcoin's going to bottom anywhere between $9,000 to $12,000. So this is a little bit low. 9 to 13, 14K is the bottom, is my bottom for Bitcoin. So work is not done here. I think, and we're still in a bear market, guys. We're still in a bear market. So things are not looking good with interest rate increasing and inflation being very high. Things are not looking very good. And of course, the gas war that's happening with Russia and everything, and Europe, things are not, and China, everything that's been happening right now is not looking so great. I think this is just a relief bounce right here. I mean, these are just consolidation relief bounce, not looking good overall. Would you invest in Terra 2 now that it's pumping? I would not invest in Terra 2. No, the community is not behind Terra 2. The community is behind Terra Classic, and Terra Classic right now is pumping a little bit. Let's have a look at Terra Classic. Let's open the charts for Terra Classic real quick, just a tiny bit. And we're also going to be having a look at USDC in just a second, because USDC could be a potential good trade. Let me put the EMA ribbon. So we keep getting rejected at these exponential moving average right here on Luna Classic. Watching from Ghana. Hey, how are you? Thank you for joining. Why did it take so long to bring the burn rate? I don't know. I don't know why they take so long. My biggest fear is that they're going to cancel it last minute, which is a little bit annoying. $1 should be pretty easy after the repeg. Possibly. If we hit 10 billion supply, then investable. What do you mean? 4:30 in the morning? Damn. I have never seen that path on Bitcoin. What do you mean? May I buy USDC now? I'm not a financial advisor. I mean, if you want to buy USDC, you can. The thing charts, just make sure you put a stop loss. I guess that's all I can tell you. You are my legend, bro. I love your analysis. Thank you, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, no, 2023 is most likely going to be boring, in my opinion. What's an indicator for a bear market is done and bull market to start? I'm going to get to that in just a second. Bitcoin investors will jump to Luna. Can we really trust Doe after the way he handled the whole Luna thing? No. Greetings from Denmark. Hey, what's up? So regarding Bitcoin, real quick, BTC, I mean, can Bitcoin... I mean, if we have a look on Bitcoin on the EMA ribbons, we know that it's they've been pretty accurate at, dictating what's the bull market, what's the bear market. I mean, right here, this was a pretty bull market in 2015, right? And then we exploded, we topped in 2018, right? So this was a massive bull market, right? We were above the EMA ribbon. The second, after 2018, the second we broke below the EMA ribbon, this was a bear market. And of course, we pumped and consolidated. Came back down, of course, that was because of COVID-19, but had a nice quick V recovery shape and then came back up. The second we came back up the EMA ribbons, that's when the new bull market started. And then, of course, what happened after, we came back down. But overall, that's not really the real reason. It could be a good indicator, but I would say after the halving, a few months after the halving, that's usually when the new Bitcoin bull market starts. I'm talking too fast. Sorry, I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna try to speak a little bit slower. Sorry if I'm speaking too fast. What I'm noticing is that Lunc and Luna are falling in exactly inverse. Yeah, when Luna 2.0 pumps, Lunc dumps. But right now they're both pumping. So you made a lot of profit from my analysis. Well, actually. Oh, you made a lot of profit. Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you. You took the trade, so it was all on you, to be honest. I was just here to help. Is ETH Classic ever going to pump? Maybe. You want to have a look at Ethereum Classic? We could have a look at ETH Classic. Let's have a look on the weekly time frame. It's looking pretty good, actually. It's looking pretty good. I feel like Ethereum Classic is going to win over Ethereum 2.0. I don't know why. But this is the weekly on Ethereum Classic, which is very, very interesting. Wow, the weekly on Ethereum Classic is looking good. I mean, it's not dumping as hard as everything else, but we had a nice little V recovery shape right here. Looking pretty good. Above the resistance, above the trend line, we could actually, okay, you guys might call me crazy, but we could make a move to 132 if we manage to stay above these EMA ribbons. I mean, we know what happened when we broke above the EMA ribbons right here, right? We just essentially exploded. Of course, we came back down in the bull market, had a nice little dead cat bounce right here, came back down, popped back up, retested. We could definitely have a nice little move to 133, 137. Long-term trend, the uptrend remains on Lunc. Sidechain burn will ultimately reduce the supply. Of course, not a rate we'll all want, but still an uptrend for long-term. Yes, I agree. I just discovered your channel because of Lunc. You are very good in technical analysis. Keep it up. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. If Luna pumps, Lunc dumps, and vice versa, whales are manipulating the market. Yeah, very possible. Why the classics always winning? I mean, the classics are the OG. That's why they're always winning. There's no question about that. The classic are the OGs. They're the real ones. They're here from the beginning. So Um, from Malaysia, does burning off-chain make sense? Your thoughts? I mean, guys, as I mentioned, I don't know if you were here in my previous or a few minutes ago, essentially. Yes, burning off-chain does make sense. I mean, MEXC right now is the only exchange to essentially implement the 1.2% burn off-chain. Even Terra Classic didn't even do that. Luna hasn't done the 1.2% burn. They haven't implemented even on-chain. So MEXC, like I said, guys, if you are watching, I mean, there's no reason why you shouldn't essentially be signing up with MEXC exchange. And of course, if you do sign up with my link, which will be in the description below or pinned in the chat, you can get up to $4,100 in trading bonuses, of course. So that's that. It is available in the USA. There's no KYC needed. So we know Bybit is not available. Binance is not available. Yeah, you got KuCoin, but the fees are actually lower than KuCoin. And MEXC Global is actually backed by Bybit. So pretty good exchange overall. Your speed is fine. Alright, thank you. I mean, listen, people say I talk too fast. Some people say I talk too slow. So we'll, I don't even know. But let's have a look right here. Ethereum has emerged on the 15th September, and Bitcoin will probably go off. Yeah, probably Lunat 2.0 pumping. Is Lunat 2.0 pumping 21%? Let's have a look. Yeah, Lunat 2.0 is, that's on the weekly time frame. Let's have a look on the daily real quick. It's barely pumping. I mean, we did have that nice little pump off the support essentially. So there's two things. Not only did we have a pump off that support region, but we also had a rejection off this level right here. Luna 2.0 could be making a rising wedge, by the way, guys. So I would be careful. This could be a good short opportunity. Does Luna Classic cross $1? Yes, it could cross $1 if the supply gets reduced drastically. So right now, Luna 2.0 is pumping. Luna Classic is currently dumping. But yes, if the supply can get burned drastically, then yes, in my opinion, Luna 2.0 could reach $1. What do you think about Veracity charts? I love Veracity. I'm gonna get to that in just a second. Why don't other platforms have burn rates on Luna? I have no idea. I thought after MEXC exchange would have done the burn. I really thought that Binance was gonna do it and KuCoin was gonna do it. And the thing about KuCoin is that they're doing it, but literally only next week. MEXC has been doing it for some time. Binance dropped it. They're only doing it on deposit and withdrawals, which is a huge blow in my opinion. And I think a lot of people are gonna leave Binance. Binance is getting too strict. I think that exchange is just gonna be done for. Only institutions will be using Binance, in my opinion, in the longer time frame. That slide you showed that shows how many Luncs is burned. Where can I find it? Lunc Penguin. If you guys type in Lunc Penguin or on Google, you will find it. Listen, I hope I answered your question on the $1. Hey, CryptoDose EDVR here. Do you ever have group discussions on air? Great stuff you got going on. I don't have group discussion. I actually don't know how to invite people. Like I don't go live a lot. If you guys think I should go live more often, drop a 1. Maybe I will. But I don't yet. I haven't done it yet. But maybe I should. I definitely do want to. Everyone is talking about Shiba Inu. I mean, yeah, Shiba Inu is a coin. I mean, we are above the EMA ribbon on the 1 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, we did have that nice little breakout, but guys, we're still in a bear market. I mean, we're gonna need a break above this resistance, in my opinion, if we want to essentially keep going. All right, a lot of ones. Well, not a lot actually. The other day I had way more ones. The whole chat was exploding. Maybe they're jealous about Lunc not giving us that burn rate. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Lunc is dumping hard, guys. It's dumping. I mean, not hard, but it's dumping. That's just because Luna 2.0 is pumping. Drink. Guys, make sure you drink water also. You know, we're out here looking at charts. Sometimes we forget to eat. Sometimes we forget to drink. So make sure you drink water. You've inspired me to drink some water and do some push-ups. Hey, listen, I'm happy I inspired you guys to stay healthy and besides looking at charts all day. Any thoughts on Luna 1 XLN Metaverse? I mean, Luna 1, I haven't heard about that. Yeah, I know. 147 people on here. I want to see 147 likes. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Let's go. Let me check this real quick. Guys, make sure you smash the subscribe button if you haven't yet. The hourly candle of USDC to close seems to be forming a triangle pattern which could break to the downside. Let me see. I mean, USDC is forming, yeah, it's forming it's not really a, it's more of a pennant, a bull pennant. It's looking good. It's looking good. USDC is looking good. I mean, of course you could put it like this, I guess. I mean, I guess this would be a descending triangle, but, or a bull flag. It could also be a bull flag. Because we're coming from the top and not from the bottom, we're most likely going to break back to the top side, but we're going to have to see. If we're coming from the bottom and then we were forming a triangle, something like this, or from the top, then it would have been a different story if we're in a downward trend, essentially. Thank you. Yeah, water's important. You guys need to drink water. Just loaded 8 million Lunc. I mean, it's not a bad thing. Just wait for Luna 2.0 to finish pumping, and then all the profits are gonna re-enter Lunc or Luna Classic. People are moving to, yeah, exactly. People are moving to Luna 2.0 to make a quick profit. Nothing happening. It looks like a double bottom forming where? On USDC? Yeah, definitely. It is a double bottom, but it's only gonna be a double bottom if we break above the neckline, which the neckline is sitting right here. So if we break above this neckline right here, then yeah, it's gonna be a confirmed double bottom. Maybe we could see it on the bigger time frames on the 2 hour. No, 2 hours not looking so good. Yeah, just a consolidation, guys. Overall, this is just a consolidation. We had a crazy pump. Crazy pump, consolidation, moving forward. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at USDC right now, man. This is USDC. This is not Lunc. Look, 6.1 cent or 6 cents. Short-term investment is stressful. I like long-term where you could just lean back and chill. That is very, very true. But also there is, you're talking about trading essentially. That's what you're not really talking about investing. Trading and investing is completely different. Investing is more for the long term, as you said. Trading is more for the short term. So you're trying to make a quick profit, maybe a week or two, maybe a day, intraday. Maybe you're trying to long swing or short swing, making those profits and then rolling them into investments. If Luna 2.0 shoots up hard above 8, Lunc will dump and people will panic sell, further decreasing its price. Luna 2.0 needs to dump and get out of the picture. That's true. Luna 2.0 does need to do that. Yes, I agree. I'm not a streaming guru. However, we have group discussion essentially every night. Sometimes we go on air with CT and VR. You're more than welcome to. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. So yeah, I mean, there's really overall, there's nothing wrong with, let's say you have a portfolio of $10,000, just giving you guys an example. There's nothing wrong with playing futures with $1,000 with 10% of your capital and making money from that. Once you make money from that, you could roll them over to your long-term investments. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. I'm in Lunc, but have a question on Matic. I have Matic stake. Do you think it will pump with the ETH merge? That's a good question. I mean, yes, and I really can't answer that. I don't even know if Ethereum is gonna pump. I think it's way overhyped right now, because guys, Ethereum is moving from literally proof of work to proof of stake, which is a whole new consensus, right? It's completely different, and there's gonna be mistakes at the beginning. I don't even know if Ethereum on proof of stake is gonna run as smooth as everyone thinks, or at least at the beginning. There's gonna be some problems. There's gonna be some bugs, obviously. People are gonna get mad. People are gonna be upset. There's gonna be some FUD at the beginning, and until they can get it up and running. So, you know, at the end of the day, proof of work is highly secured, and it's the best form of crypto. So, decentralized security, and maybe it can't scale as much, but Kadena could. I don't know if you guys have heard of Kadena. KDA is proof of work and has like almost, or could do 400,000 transaction per second. I think Kadena is literally the best proof of work coin out there after Bitcoin. Like there's really nothing else. 317 million market cap. The founders are were the founders of JP Morgan leading blockchain. So they literally dropped JP Morgan to essentially build Kadena. So if you guys haven't heard about Kadena, I would definitely have a look at it. They could do 400,000 TPS per second, transaction per second, decentralized, highly secured, and it's new also. All right, so Lunc did have that nice little retest on the trend line that I mentioned at the beginning of this live stream. We came back down, retested this area, this support. Now we're bouncing back off. KDA for the win. Really undervalued and good for long-term investment, not financial advice. I agree. Kadena, yes. I mean, I'm not saying Kadena will be big in 2024. I'm saying that's when the next bull market will start. The next bull market, in my opinion, like I don't think we're nearly done. Like yeah, we could have 2-3 weeks more of pumping, out of which I don't think will happen, but I don't think that the bear market is over, and the halving of Bitcoin will be in 2024, essentially May 2024, and it usually pumps 4 months after that. So 2024, 2025 should be the peak of the next bull market. So I'm not saying Kadena will only be big in 2024. I'm saying that's when I think the next bull market is going to be. And you literally have a year and a half to accumulate. Like you can't be any more gifted and more happy for yourself. I mean, if you guys really want to build that wealth, it's to work, accumulate, work, accumulate. Of course, invest in money you could afford to lose and leave it on the side for 2-3 years. A lot of people think about what's happening right now, this moment. It's not good. Anyways, guys, make sure you leave a like. If you guys have any more questions, I'm heading out. This was a short live stream. I will come back on Wednesday. I love Flux. Flux is also very, very good. I'm a big fan of Flux. It's been pumping, it's been exploding, but I think it's gonna come back down. Not a hater. I hold Flux. We did have a nice little double top right here on the 4-hour time frame. This was a double top. Of course, depending on what Bitcoin does, we're going to see, but it seems like we're going parabolic on Flux. If we break this parabolic trend, we're most likely going to come back down. Are meme coins good? No, meme coins are not good. Anyways, guys, good night, good morning, wherever you are. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I will see you guys on my next live stream. I think it will be on Wednesday. I think I'm going to try to do these live streams more often. So that's about it. Make sure you subscribe, leave a like. I'll see you guys in my next video tomorrow. Peace out, fam.